Robot trigger systems deactivated.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King.
Nope. Nope, not feeling the Christmas. Nope. Nope. Negative. Negative. Stop. Stop that. Stop. Stop it. Negative Christmas. Negative Christmas right now. Hold on. We're gonna go. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Why not? K-pop today it is. Ugh.
I don't wanna make it fold. Tell me why you're not just calling. You know that I praise you more. It's all I know, nothing, no. Baby, I need you always to be talking to no one but me. Oh no, really my one and only. We can be. Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous, a beauty, always wonderful, precious. 'Cause you're
Interesting choice of music today, Kenny.
wonderful.
A very interesting choice.
Oh my gosh, she's wonderful.
Is that Sarah? Hello, Sarah. Dun, 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 dun.
Just tell me now, I don't wanna keep you cold.
What does this do?
I'm still knocking, and nobody knows. I'll take you by surprise, 'cause I'm falling into. Baby, I need you always to be talking to no one but me. Oh no, really my one and only. Can't you see? Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous, a beauty, always wonderful, precious. 'Cause you're always beautiful, wonderful, oh, beautiful. Oh my gosh, she's wonderful. MG, waiting on MG, I want you to know. MG, stupid, oh, MG, just tell me now. You're just so wicked and playing with my mind, yeah. I'm right here, baby, can't you see? Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous, a beauty, always wonderful, precious.
Huh. What is this?
Wonderful, oh, beautiful. Oh my gosh, she's wonderful.
That's new. That is EEVEE. EEVEE, you there?
Just tell me now.
Oh. Oh. What is all that? Who are you? Oh, my, hold on, my table's on wheels, hold on. I'm having, what the? What is all this mean? What in the Hello everybody, hold on, I'm getting some. EEVEE, you there? EEVEE, respond.
Gossamer Silk Kit Iotatal, Perp Iotala, Iotuintang, Liotuiman Iota T Wove Iota Enin Iota 2 Iota Tapes Iota Iota Tri Iota of
Oh,
Iota
hold
Iota
on.
Iota W
Stop. EEVEE, try that again. EEVEE, repeat.
Gossamer silk, kettle, purple, entanglement, woven into a tapestry of what once was. The creak of the rocking chair is a rhythm that syncs with the pulse of a slowing heart. The calendar pages fluttering away like restless sparrows, pickle, labyrinth, candlelight, each one a reminder of the inexorable march forward, even as the mind reaches back to days of vigor and dreams unfulfilled. Old age, an uninvited guest, arrives with its satchel of wisdom and aches, a bittersweet offering to the table of life's banquet. Lantern, riverstone, kaleidoscope, while the soul, weathered but unbroken, whispers of resilience through the cracks of brittle bones.
I can fix that. Okay. You know what? Let's just. Okay. You know, like there's a lot of errors right now. You know what we're gonna do? Here's a pro tip for you guys. Okay, back in the early 2000s. There used to be an ancient technique that we used to have. And it was when you had 20,000 pop-ups, instead of clicking X on all of them, you would just move them off to the side of the screen so that you would never see them ever again. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna move this to the side here, this one to the side, this one off to the side. That one off to the side. You can go off to the side. You can go over there. You can go over there. There we go. We're just gonna push that off to the side. Whoopsies. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everyone just be chill. We're okay. Yes. Live notifications are broken. That's just great. No big deal. Fix it myself. Hello everybody, welcome back to today's stream. Oh my goodness, it's so good to be back. It's been a couple of hot minutes since I've seen you guys. Come back to it later. Yeah, come back to it later. Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. How you guys doing? How you guys been? It's a Friday. Oh my goodness, we are having an interesting morning today. But today we're gonna be testing out a brand new protocol, the 50 Shades of EEVEE, and we're gonna see if we're gonna disgusting. Some of this is disgusting. I put together this shambled mess of a protocol, and I've been trying to fix it. But I can only do so many. I can only do so much. You know, I'm limited by the technology of my time. So we're gonna just do our best. But hello everybody, welcome in. How you guys doing? Let me say hi to literally everyone here. Sarah Kalani, how's it going? Grandma Bullet, so good to see you again. How's it going? Hello. Hello. Orb, hello. Welcome to the stream for the first time. Perman Gaming, hello. Welcome back to the stream. Barn Bunny, hello. Hello, Stormer, shoutouts, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. So good to see you guys again. Karma, Ara, hello, how's it going? She's a poet. She's. You ever heard of the Dead Poet Society? She's all of that except for the poet part. She's just the Dead Society. Yeah, I have no idea what she's talking about. We'll come back to that. Ego, how's it going? Haven't seen you live in a minute. I know it's been so long. I had to miss out on a couple days, guys. Oh my goodness, there's been so much happening. I'm gonna bring people up to speed here. There are certain things I can't tell you, but there are certain things I can tell you. And I need your help. B, I need your thoughts and opinions, and C, we need to test a brand new protocol today. So it's gonna be a jam-packed day, but I hope you guys are doing well. Oh goodness. I think I got to play a VR fighting game. I think Kill Mojo. I don't know, Orb. Not my first time. Oh, I don't know. I don't recognize the username. Sorry about that. That sounds like an unlikely excuse. You are the technology of our time. Oh God, not the weight of the world on the shoulders, not the pressure. Guitar Hellboy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. If you're on Twitch side, I highly recommend you come over to YouTube. That's where the community is. That's where everyone's hanging out today. Welcome everybody. So, let me bring you guys up to speed. Okay. As I told you guys last time, I had a bit of an issue with some new test subjects. Okay. And I have something to ask you guys. How do I put this? How do I put this? How do I put this, Kenny? How do you put this? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna lay it on the table. I'm just gonna lay it on the table, and we're just gonna talk about this, and we're going to see if we can brainstorm something. So, a couple days ago, something bad happened. Now, I will say this. There's a whole slew of issues involved. And none of the issues were with EEVEE. How do I put that? Should I even talk about that? I'm struggling here because it's just like I gotta be careful with what I say. How do I put this? Okay, how about this? How about this? Instead of saying anything, let's talk in hypotheticals. Okay? Let's talk in a hypothetical situation. I'm gonna make up this situation, okay? We're gonna talk purely in hypotheticals. I just need your opinion on this. Yeah, thank you, Storm. I am absolutely fine. Everything is absolutely fine, but we're gonna talk about hypotheticals, okay? Let's just say you had the EEVEE system installed for a loved one. Okay, you had the EEVEE system installed for your grandmother. And your grandmother was totally okay, totally on board with the project, totally fine. But let's just say your sister or your brother came up and was like super against the whole thing. And they were against the whole thing to the point of them wanting certain aspects of control because they believe they know their grandmother much better than a machine could. So they wanted certain aspects to be like, that's a false positive, that's a false negative, etc., etc. They wanted more control over what EEVEE was detecting and predicting and giving prognosis for. And, you know, me as a developer who A, wants someone to stay in the project, and B, wants them to continue being a part of the project and to continue training with them, was like, okay, let me meet you halfway. And hypothetically, let's just say I met them halfway. I gave them some control over certain things so that they felt like, you know, like they were more comfortable and they had more control. And then like we kind of just met halfway. Now, fast forward a couple days. Your grandmother has an incident. Your grandmother, let's just say your grandmother falls and trips. Actually, no, let's use an actual illness. Let's just say your grandmother started experiencing weak muscle grip. Your grandmother was experiencing weak muscle grip, and they had dropped something on the ground. Now, EEVEE detected this and noted it. Okay? EEVEE detected this, noted this, and reported this. But your sister / brother removed that piece of information with the control they were given. Now, in normal circumstances, EEVEE would then, note each individual incident and then use those things as points of data to make a diagnosis for someone, to make an observation, to make a recommendation for your grandmother to seek medical help before something bad happened. But your brother or sister would be deleting certain parts, having certain control, and albeit, it's not wrong of them, but at the same time, it's like they are not medical professionals, but they think they know better. So they kept deleting certain data points, even though EEVEE would kept flagging them as certain problems. To the point where your grandmother had an incident where normally EEVEE would alert beforehand, but did not. At this point, what do you do? At what point do you what do you do in this case? Removing something like that should require all accounts with admin access to confirm removing those points, in my opinion. I agree, Kenneth. I agree, but there's also something about this being like and we're gonna go through all your points, by the way, because I really want to see and hear your opinions on this, because we need to do something better here. Now, there is something to be said about you are in charge of your own personal life. You are in charge of your own life and your own information and what gets out and what gets seen, what gets stored. You are in charge of all that. You are in ownership of all that, right? And if your grandmother was very, very, very kind, very, very trusting of their loved ones, to the point where whatever they said, your grandmother would trust them. That's the part where it's difficult to be like, no, you don't get control. Like, it's difficult for a developer like me to be like, you don't get control, when someone else is saying, yes, you can have control over this, right? So I really don't have a lot of say in that, even though as one of the admins, I would be like, you cannot remove that. But it's tough because technically speaking, it's their information, right? So when they request information to be removed, I have to remove it. Does that make sense? Because I would totally be on board with having people be like, confirm, have hurdles and hoops to go through before something is deleted. That's super important. But in this medical instance, it's very much they own it. They are in control of information. And if your sister was like, yep, I want this information removed, and your grandmother was like, yep, I believe and trust this person wholeheartedly, there's not much I can do except allow them to remove it. You know, as a blanket rule in medicine, if a patient has full mental capacity, the relatives and person have no say in it. They take it full, it's their fault. It is, you know, I think they have full control over that, but it's like, it's tough because like the development of EEVEE is in a gray area right now, right? Where you take away some people's autonomy in order to provide them security, right? You take some privacy away from people in order to give them an extra layer of comfort, essentially. So how much we take away and how much we finagle with things is always a difficult teeter-totter that we play. You should go with a legal contract before starting all these tests. We do go through a legal contract. You know, we go through a legal process to do all these things. But again, it's just like there are certain things that have come up that I have never thought would be an issue. Does that make sense? It's like I can't make a legal contract for everything unless I've experienced it once and been like, oh shit, that's a problem that we should probably add to a contract. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Storm. Storm says, I wouldn't let end users delete data points. They can choose to have the system or not. If they want to use the system, they had to let EEVEE do her job and get a medical professional to say that the data is wrong. Yes. So I've had a chance to talk this out with some of the doctors I work with. And it doesn't... I know this is going to sound really bad, but the EEVEE system is supposed to be a tool that alleviates the pressure off of medical professionals. It's supposed to be the bridging gap between someone getting help, right? So like a doctor is unable to monitor a person 24/7 and to literally be their eyes on them all the time, right? That's what the EEVEE system's there for. The EEVEE system's there to alleviate, to go through all the data processing protocols and then give the doctors at the very end everything they need in order to be a doctor, to perform medical necessities. To have a doctor or a medical professional screen every last thing is a daunting task, B, very resource intensive, and C, it puts more work on them than it helps them. So like in that regard, it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. It doesn't perform its primary function, right? And I thought about that and I was like, yeah, we should have doctors sign off on things, and I think it's a good idea. It's just like the doctors I talked to were like, I'm not doing that. Just like straight up, I have no time to be doing that. And I get it. Everyone's just really busy and overwhelmed, right? That's the hard part about it. Dune, Wartel, how's it going? You guys moved, haven't been here in a year or two? Yeah, we're on YouTube. Come on over to YouTube. Come, click on the link on the pinned comment there on Twitch and come on over to YouTube. That's where everyone is right now. That's where we're having a big old discussion here. And yeah, I will be getting to everyone's message. I definitely want to hear some of this, right? Are they trying to kill the grandmother? It's not that they're trying to kill the grandmother. I genuinely believe that people just get scared. And when it comes to their loved ones, the only person some people feel like they can trust is themselves. And I think that's a universal constant for a lot of things. Like, just like, you got to trust yourself in so many situations. And when it comes to someone you love, it's like, I can't even blame them. You know what I mean? You can't even blame them for being like, I want the best. But at the same time, like some people don't know any better. And it's like a combination of fear plus powerlessness plus trying to do your best. All of that wrapped in together is more exasperated when bad things happen. You know what I mean? So it's hard to, it's like, this is what I'm learning. I'm learning this a lot about people, where like people want the best, but it's hard to let go. You know what I mean? And I can't even say that because I don't even know everything I need to know, but I'm doing my best as well, right? So you're trusting in others, and trusting others is a difficult process. Yeah. Honestly, these kids shouldn't have any access beyond monitoring. That was actually a decision made by the grandmother to give them more access. You're not allowed to tamper with Microsoft Word. You're not allowed to tamper with your pacemaker. Why would you have control over EEVEE? Well, that's the thing, right? I'm in an early stage development process, and and this is a weakness of mine too, but I need people to be on board. I need test subjects. I need people to trust. And in order to gain people's trust, you have to give a little. You can't just force people to do what you want. You can't force your ideas onto others. You can't be like that. You have to meet people halfway. And like, I'm learning a lot too, okay? By no means am I perfect, but this was just my way of meeting people halfway in some capacity, right? How much, like, maybe I went too far. Fully admit it. Maybe I went too far. Maybe I didn't go far enough. That's why we're having this discussion. You know, that's why I'm trying to learn as well. I'm trying to learn as much as I can as well. Dun, 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 dun. The bottom line is EEVEE is there as a medical device. It shouldn't be tempered unless a medical professional agrees. If they're not happy, then they don't get EEVEE. Yeah, see, that will probably be the case in the future. That'll probably be the case in the future. This is just one of those like very special instances where it's not the individual getting EEVEE, it's the entire complex, the group of people getting the same system, and not everyone's jiving with it, right? Which is a shame, but it's their decision. It totally is, right? Hey Becca, how's it going? Kenneth, end user ultimately has final say. Agreed. But if the system could prevent a problem, that could go into a log file that shows the end user made that decision. You know, Kenneth, I'm with you on that regard. I'm with you. It's like, it's a decision, right? It's a decision at the very end of the day. It just sucks. It just sucks when, and I talked to Storm about this too, and Barn Bunny, but hindsight is 2020. You know what I mean? They could have done all this, all the decisions could have been made, and if nothing had happened, then it would have been totally fine. But the fact that something did happen and it could have been prevented is the problem, right? And by the way, hypothetical situation here. The sister and me as a developer both feel terrible. Okay? And hypothetically in the situation, the grandmother's okay. But, you know, it's just like, it's a shitty situation. Resource intensive, yes. Yeah, but it'll help dissuade people, likely going through the effort of trying to doctor sign off. Yeah, okay. I get that, yeah. Let me see here. Where was it? As Mr. Yuke's saying, the person who owns the system has it. not someone adjacent. True, but I've been working with the elderly enough to know that sometimes when you're alone and you're afraid and your family is all you have, the people you trust are your family. And I think that's perfectly normal. I think you should also require proof of power of attorney before passing on control access to someone else. Oh no, we do go and double check proof of power of attorney, 100%. In all of the programs I make, I log everything. Yeah, agreed. I have all the logs, and hypothetically in this situation, the developer would have gone through all legal proceedings. So everything is like fine. It's not about the legality at this point, because legally everything's in the clear. It's more of like, how do we treat humans and people better so that loved ones get care and loved ones of loved ones feel like things are gonna be okay. You know, like there's nothing scarier in this world, and I think we can all agree, of sitting here and being like, I pray that my parents are okay, or I pray that my loved ones at home are gonna be okay. You know, like I have to go to work too. I gotta leave the house, I gotta go out in the world, I gotta do things, and I can't be there all the time. So I have to trust in a machine. I have to trust in another person, a developer, to make sure my loved ones are okay. And that's scary. You know, and I want nothing more than to be like, if I could, I would do it myself. You know what I mean? That's the mentality a lot of these people have. So it's like, how do we comfort both sides? What do we do to bridge that? That's what I really want to learn. And that's what I'm struggling with. Also consider getting a lawyer on call. Oh yeah, that's the first person I called. So it's not about the legal part. The legal part we're fine. It's just it's the human aspect, right? Kenneth, oh, you could have an override recommendation rather than remove data points. That way EEVEE can still monitor in case issue worsens. Yes. And no. Actually, let's talk, I'm gonna dissect that sentence one sec. Overriding recommendations, yes, totally can do that. Removing data points, if a user wants a data point removed, it has to be removed. If it would be far worse for a developer to not remove a data point when requested. You know what I mean? Hey, how do I say your name? Dune? Dune Wortel? Dune? Hey Skunk, how's it going? I missed it. From context, is this those kids again? Hypothetically, Becca Boo, hypothetically, it's not anyone. It's your sister or brother wanting to remove data points. Yeah. Hey Phoenix, how's it going? Yeah, see, if they remove something, they step out of the program, it's their problem. I understand how you feel. It's tough, right? It's too much of an effort. Nothing is too much of an effort if it helps save lives. Nothing is too much of an effort. And by the way, when I say help save lives, I don't just mean the lives of the people who are having medical issues. I'm also talking about the lives of family and friends and loved ones who worry. Both of them. It's opposite from me, Lethal. Okay, I was raised, always listen to doctors' opinions over anyone else's regarding medical stuff. Lethal, I was raised the same way. I was raised the same way, but I will say this, in trying to understand the situation better, there are times where I put full faith and trust in my brother. There are times. And I can't, I would be hypocritical to say that I trust doctors all the time over my own brother. I know. Albeit it helps that my brother is also a nurse. So it's like, you, I mean, best of both worlds, but you know. Yeah. They can't get the best if they're preventing stuff from being created / developed. It's not that they're preventing it, because being a part of the program is ultimately what's helping it. It's like, to make it better, you have to drink the poison. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's a really tough situation. Not taking action on data point is an option, but in my opinion, removing it altogether is risky, especially if it puts EEVEE at risk. I 100% agree. I log everything. Everything is kept and everything is logged and everything I can always go back to. And that's why part of the reason why EEVEE is so massive. It's just like, it's like that hoarder's mentality. And I know you guys know this too. Like, guys, fellas, you know, like you find that one piece and you're just like, oh, I'll need this for later. And then you put it into a bin and like 10 years later, you're like, oh my God, it was perfect. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the same mentality. You're like, I save everything. And albeit it does hoard a lot of information and data, but it's important, right? It's just like, it's the same line as like a media release. So when you make a YouTube video or you do any sort of filming, if you film someone and they're like, hey, I don't want to be on film, even though you're the one recording them, all right, it's still their likeliness and their privacy that you have to respect, and you have to remove them from your video or blur their face out or something along those lines, because that could also cause issues in the future, right? So it's tough because, like, in this instance with EEVEE, it's recording their privacy, their information, and they ultimately have full say over it. Yeah. I am getting through everyone's messages. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. I don't want to miss a good point here. You need the test subjects, Kenny, but you also don't need people who think they can get in their way. It's not that people want to get in their own way. You have to remember that some people are just scared. Some people are just not as trusting, and some people just have difficulties. You know? And if you really, really think about it, those are the people that we have to help the most. You know? So it's tough because, like, I'm really starting to learn the complexities of people. Because my normal test subjects are all volunteered and they all want to be a part of the program, and they literally all signed up for this, right? So they're like on board with it. But some of the newer people that I've had, because now we're broadening, like we're going more broadside and we're trying to get more of like organizations involved. Some people within that organization are not on board, or they're resistant, or they are fearful. And I'm getting to those points where it's like, how do we not convert, but how do we reach them better? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. You need people you trust, yes, but you can't make accommodations for everyone. You need to decide what level of access people may have in 5 years when EEVEE is in all homes, etc., and stick to that now. Whew, that's a big ask. That is a big ask. And I've been rattling my brain around this too, by the way. Like I get what you're saying. It's just like, oh, very daunting and large task. I don't have the answer yet. You know, I want to be able to decide, but I just don't have the answer just yet. Which is why I'm hoping that we as a group can maybe come up with a cool answer, like something that works and we can at least test, you know? And it's not gonna be right off the bat. It probably is gonna take the next 5 years for us to even practice and test something in order for us to get it right, you know? When I heard you talk about this last time, I got the feeling that you're really worried, but don't know how to express. Yeah. They're really worried, but don't know how to express themselves. It's not, yeah. Let me put it this way. It is... Oh, we only have 7 minutes left before you gotta do some protocol testing. We are testing a brand new protocol today, so there are some some shit that's gonna happen. But yeah, it's just a complicated thing right now. Because it's not even about expressing themselves. It's really just about like I would gather that the feeling is like having a stranger come in and tell you how to take care of the people you loved, the people you've lived with for your entire life, and them thinking that they know better than you. You know what I mean? That I would assume that's the feeling, because if that was me, I'd be like, yeah, I can see why they may feel like that, like they know better, you know. And for some instances, they may know better. Like, who am I to say, right? I don't live with their grandma for 24/7 for the last 30 years, you know? It's hard to say. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna keep going here. Sorry. We're gonna keep on going here. Another issue could be, hypothetically, they're narcissistic and trying to control the data is being said about their grandma, trying to get control, so in the end they get everything. Maybe like I will say this though, a narcissist will never feel remorse. A narcissist will never feel remorse, and in our hypothetical situation, the developer and the family are both hurt and feel remorseful. So it's I wouldn't say narcissist in this particular hypothetical situation, but there are narcissists out there. Sadly, watched this with my grandma's recent passing, so I have a lot of firsthand watching that go down. I'm so sorry to hear that, Becca. I hope you're doing okay, and hope your family's okay. Also important to say that hypothetically, the grandma is like, the hypothetical grandma is fine. Okay. Kenneth, what is the reason for removing the data? Was it making bad recommendations, removing data point hampers, EVs evolving to make better recommendations based on user input? Kenneth, the reason for them removing data points is because they hypothetically said that this is normal for grandma. This is something that's a normal occurrence that isn't a symptom, rather a behavioral thing that's been happening for a long time. Now, this isn't to say that, you know, this is the correct way of thinking, because some symptoms can present themselves over a plethora of years. So that's the tricky part. Dune Warta, what happened? Oh, okay. Does anyone? Okay, who needs an update? Raise your hand. I scroll to the bottom here. Raise your hand if you need an update on what's happening, and I will recap super quick. I'm gonna keep on reading here. Yeah, GDPR and AI are gonna have a rough time. It's a rough time right now. I can't ask my doctor to remove my last physical from my records. Data is data. Kenneth, that is 100% true. That your information is your information. You can't ask them to remove it in your medical records. But I think there are governing bodies that help protect that. Now, as a private organization such as myself, I have to remove the data. As a private organization, I am 100% responsible for removing the data if they request. Dun, dun, dun. As a mother, there are times I check my kids' cameras and seeing Grace seeing their breathing, overactive mind. I would give anything to have good data and bad sent to me. Never again removed. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Becca. Any and all data is good data. So Lethal, you have a good day. Have a good doctor's appointment. Thank you for discussing this with us. Removing comes across as hiding. There, yeah, removing is the worst. But legally speaking, it would be worse for me to have a request to remove something and then quote unquote hide it. That would be worse for me. Mr. Hazen, how's it going? Read faster? I'm trying me? Okay. Okay, let me give you guys a super quick recap. And again, hypothetical situation. Okay, completely hypothetical. Your grandmother is part of the EEVEE project. She loves it. She's on board with it. Everything's hunky-dory with her. Her family, your sister/brother, is not so much on board with it. Okay? Now, your sister and brother thinks that they know their grandmother, your grandmother, better than anybody else. And so they have requested access to the data that EEVEE records of them so that they can monitor and control some more aspects of this project. Else, they will leave. Now, your grandmother has trusted your brother and sister wholeheartedly because they are family and have given them control over certain aspects, and the developer has agreed to meet them halfway with that regard. Now, several days later, your grandmother has an incident, goes to the hospital, and EEVEE had recorded and detected the symptoms that could have prevented this situation from occurring and could have called for help earlier on. But looking back at the data, your brother/sister has removed certain data points per their right that prevented EEVEE from making correct recommendations. And currently, everyone is sad and unsure and remorseful, but your grandmother is okay in this hypothetical situation. Yeah, but your brother's a medical professor. Yeah. I need Kenny to read faster. Okay. I'm trying to read faster here. Okay, fine. Okay. I'm reading faster here. Let me read super quick here, okay? Let me read over super quick. Oh my god. There's so many messages. Shit. There's just so okay. Here it is. Blah blah blah. Okay, we stand Kevin, stand John. Yep. I need Kenny to read faster. Yep. Oh, a destroyer. Oh, you here again? Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream, bro. I remember you being on TikTok for you page. Yeah, it's me still. We're still working hard. We're still going strong on it. There are times when we need more doctors because we can feel the issue internally. Yes. Okay. If you're always covering your ass with data points, you really don't have to worry so much. I'm not worried about it legally. Hypothetically, in this situation, legally, we're in the clear. It's more of just how do we do better for people in the future. Hitting ignore or remind me would be better for product development. If ignored 3 times, the doctor should review that for removal. I know it sounds like such an easy idea, but I guarantee you there are people out in the world who will hit ignore on their alarm clock in the mornings at least 10 times, regardless of anything else. They will hit ignore so many times and wake up in the middle of the afternoon at 1 p.m. an hour before their stream starts. I guarantee you, I don't know if those people are here right now. I guarantee you they exist though. So read faster. I'm reading here. So many good points being said. It's so true, bad guy, right? Switch to your PC. Welcome back. Yeah. I think what needs to happen is you need to allow them to flag the data point for removal with a set of reason, including with other text box. I think that's a good idea, maybe. Like, flag the data to be removed within like the next 3 months. That way we at least cover the safety aspect of it for the next 3 months. You know what I mean? Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe instead of immediately removing something, maybe we put a clause in there that allows us 3 months to remove something. Maybe that's a good idea. Dun, dun, dun. How's it going, Kat? Allow the request data to be ignored if some symptom is ignored 3 times with a time frame that is flagged for medical review. If the symptom does not reappear a set amount of times within a time frame, then it's perma deleted. Still don't like the deletion though. Yeah, I don't like the deletion either. So you and I are on the same page in that. It's not the best idea. Let me put it bluntly for you guys. If I don't allow people to remove their data from our databases when requested, this is a larger issue for past users than we may think. And this might become a shitstorm, according to our hypothetical lawyer, a shitstorm of legal battles that we will never win. And it's because it's AI development. For instance, if someone requests data to be removed, I have to legally remove it. If I don't remove it, and then I use that data for more development, what if I go 1, 2, 10, 20, 100 protocols down the line and their data point was used in prototype 1? If they requested to remove it later on, I have no idea how it would the repercussions it would have on the development of the next 100 protocols. And this is one of those AI gray points right now, right? This is one of those gray zones that we just don't have rules and legislations in place in order to sort that out. You know, it's like AI generated images. If I use an image from an artist to make another image and then use that image to create more images and then use that image to generate more images and then train more AIs, what happens when the original person wins a lawsuit for you to remove that data? How does that affect every single generation from then on? You know what I mean? So in essence, to TLDR, it's safer for me to remove things now upon requested than to let it drag on. You know what I mean? Tough call. Let's see. From personal and professional experience, families tend to mean the best, but frequently the worst folks to notice symptoms. I mean, there's a famous saying, some of the worst things imaginable done in human history have been done with the best intentions. So, intentions are tough, right? They mean the best, but it's just shitty all around. How's it going, Matt? Good seeing you again. Sorry. It's been a crazy time. Okay, Kenneth. Okay, now that I know the reason for the data point being removed, a norm condition shouldn't be removed but monitored. Monitored is a tough word. I wish it weren't. But monitored, in order for something to be monitored, it has to have a data point. It has to have some frame of reference to continue to be monitored. Or else it would be brand new observations every time. Why not have the data immutable? They can mark it as non-essential but not remove. Legally, I had to remove it. I'm sorry. Legally, I have to. I actually have real life example that might help this. Grandma has been complaining of medical stuff on and off for a while, but my parents thought it was totally normy. Neil took one of their meds and saw they were giving their side effects, and so recommended she changed meds. They spoke to the doctor and had her change the meds. Okay, and she's much better now. Yeah, that's my prime example of family thinking one thing and medical professionals planning something else. It happens, you know, it happens, and we're all in this together and trying to make people better, right? And honestly, medical professionals make mistakes too, you know. They make mistakes too. Do they have power of attorney over grandma? They do not have power of attorney over grandma. However, grandma did give them permission and rights. Yeah. Skunk. What if you had so many data points that EEVEE records must be gone over with medical professionals that confirm that these are unconscious things? To have a medical professional do what EEVEE does is impossible. And it's not impossible because it's not something that can be done. Like if a doctor sat there and gave you symptoms and they had like a professional opinion about what was going on with you, that is one thing. But EEVEE's method of gathering data, because she's a machine, is that she needs hundreds, if not thousands, of points of data before even one slight conclusion can be made. It's literally hundreds, if not thousands, of points of data. And to have each one be scrutinized by a doctor is impossible. You need a machine to do that for you. You know, it's like trying to decode the DNA structure of the human genome. A human cannot go through that. You need a machine to go through that because it's faster. You know, you can think of it as like a CPU versus a GPU. Like we think of one thing at a time. We're very quick at it, but we think of one thing at a time and we just kind of go. A machine thinks about like a million things at a time per second. So it's like, it's way faster. A million's an exaggeration. Oh, I'm finally almost caught up. I can offer a reverse. My grandmother swore by her, always complained about being dizzy. However, that med was the cause of her dizziness, but she never wanted to get rid of it. So we had to ignore the symptoms. There are things that humans can do that machines can't. And sometimes we see things that machines can't. They're getting better at it, but they're not perfect. So it's a tough call. It's almost like nobody is in the right or wrong until something goes wrong, and then we know who was right and who was wrong. Does that make sense? Like at the time of deciding these little things, nobody is right or wrong. I could be right hypothetically, or they could be right hypothetically. At the time, we have no idea. But only when something does happen, an incident does happen, that we finally know, this person was right and this person was wrong. And that's what's called hindsight, right? And hindsight is 2020, and unfortunately, we don't have hindsight. Though I wish I could. That'd be so much easier. Let's see. I only have like 6 comments left, and I'm all caught up. Whew. You instead have right to be forgotten, by make sure they understand it when they do sign it to do that. Yeah, we understood that. They understood exactly what was the problem, and that's why I think there's a lot of hypothetical remorse. You won't wipe one part, but you will wipe all of it if that's their concern. It's tough, right? Kenneth, user safety should be priority number 1. Data removal should be delayed. I agree with that statement. I think that might be a roundabout way to do this. We just won't be able to use that data in any sort of development until we have like final say over the data, until the data then belongs to us. The EEVEE contract should be updated to reflect that. User should sign out that data development is anonymous and immutable. Sign or don't be a part of the development. I think that'll be one of the things that I'll have to go moving forward. So, for example, in a long-term care home of the rich and fabulous, it's the organization that desired this EEVEE system, right? And they're the ones footing the bill. They're the ones paying for it. So all of their clients get the same thing, whether they like it or not. So it's like really tough because like it's not even like, sometimes it's not even their say, they're just getting pushed into it, you know? So maybe I just need more complicated contracts. That might be a thing, especially for organizations. That might be a big thing. It's hard to notice something that you live a day to day slowly gets worse and worse until you remove yourself from the situation and you go, oh shit, look how much pain. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like if your loved one does the same thing for the last 30 years and you're just like, it's totally normal, like stop telling me that it's not. It's hard, right? It's hard. It's like, it's all subjective. Sounds like a 3-month gradual removal system is the best option. That might be the thing that we try next. You know, like we go 3 months afterwards, the data cannot be removed. I'll probably have to run that by a lawyer, but we'll see. We'll see how that works. Let's see. On the monitored, if I have a bad knee and a limp, that shouldn't be removed from my profile. Agreed. Or it will be flagged every time EEVEE sees me. A norm flag could be allowed to be ignored. We don't have a norm flag right now. Okay, and there's an important reason why we don't do what's called a, like in your sentence here, a norm flag for something to be ignored. Because a single flag can be used in a multitude of diagnoses. For example, an eye twitch. If you have a twitching eye, right? Or if you have like muscle contusions in your eye where you're just unable to control certain muscles, in one instance, it could be that data point, that flag, is used for determining someone is tired. But that same flag can also be used in determining if someone is having a stroke or if someone is having certain eye illnesses, like certain eye fatigue illnesses. Like there are multitudes of different data, like the data point is used in multitude of different ways. To flag that one thing as a norm could lead to it not being picked up by another protocol that's looking for another specific ailment. Does that make sense? So certain things can't be ignored, like your limping foot or your what you mentioned, it was a hip, right? If you have a hip injury, in protocol number 1, it could just be that you have a bad hip, right? In protocol number 2, it could be a symptom of sciatica, And protocol number 3, it could be another symptom of bone degeneration. Like these are the same flag, different protocols that look for it, right? And if we remove that one point, that one data point, all these other protocols are unable to use it as part of the data for their own systems. That's the problem with it, right? So it can't be a norm because it could mean something else. Welcome to the human body, the complexities of being human. We're just big, complicated bags of flesh. Yeah, after 3 months, reviewable data points so the flag were removed. If a medical data point, they need the doctor's knowledge of fact valid or not. True. When you're rich and famous and EVs everywhere, you can employ your own medical professional and sit down and review shit for their job. It's almost like we need another machine to review everything. Which wouldn't be a bad idea. In all honesty, like it wouldn't be a bad idea to have another machine review everything. That'd be very complicated to build though. Maybe in the future. But EEVEE is an AI why can't she summarize her data that is asking for deletion? Great question, Skunk. To summarize data for deletion is to summarize hundreds of data points into a single data point, right? But it's like, how do I explain this? It's like, explain this. The complex, it's complex because let's do this. Let's just say you own a sandwich shop, which by the way, like let's just say you own a Subway, the best Subway in the world. Okay, now you have ingredients, and then you have sandwiches, and then you have combo meals, and then you have catering. Okay, each individual each of your individual ingredients are put together to create sandwiches. Okay, now let's just say our data point is the ingredients and our sandwiches are the protocols. Okay, now many protocols talk to each other in order for you to create combo meals. Okay, and each step along this branch requires things in front of it and things behind it. To have it summarized in one condensed part and then ask people to remove that one thing affects everything down the line. It affects all of them down the line, right? So it's easier to give them access to be like, I don't want cheese on anything, and then cheese gets removed at the base level as opposed to cheese being removed after all the combos have been made. You know what I mean? Like after the sandwiches have been made, after all the box meals have been assembled into meals, and after all the catering orders have been done, it's easy to remove the cheese early on as opposed to in the middle. I hope that analogy makes sense. It does. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's just easier that way. Scrap the entire meal. It's been contaminated. Yeah, just get rid of it all. You don't want cheese? You don't get cheese. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. I told about you to my team meeting, and they were really enthusiastic about your work. Woo! Nice. And the director has saved your social media data. Yeah, woo! If they ever want to talk, let me know. Well, let's set aside time to talk. I've openings like 2 weeks from now. Let's see. Okay, so not norm. Okay, perhaps symptom _1 frequency acknowledged. I like the flag frequency. I kind of like that idea, actually. Okay, you know what? I don't do this often, but you've earned the right to become a part of my notepad of notes. I'll put that down as a note. That might be a good idea. I'll explore that. I'll get back to you on that. EEVEE already has 3 parts. Just making a copy Ava, Ivy to check your work. It's less of the action of monitoring, and it's more of the I need a huge database of symptoms and diagnoses that have been peer reviewed by many different medical professionals and then cleaned up in a way that a system can use. That does not exist. And a great example of this is WebMD. WebMD is a great example of the culmination of all of our information wrapped into a beautiful mind web to take all the symptoms and to summarize into a single diagnosis. And unfortunately, it always comes up with saying you have cancer. And the reason is because we have very messy data. So the data doesn't exist, right? That's the problem. It's less of the Ava Ivy to check, because that can be done. It's just there's no data, in that clean data in that regard. A protocol to review and summarize each user profile isn't a bad call. It isn't a bad idea. Maybe we can do. And this does not exist right now, so this might be a good idea. But what if we do like a weekly summary? If we give customers weekly summaries, that might be a thing. We do weekly summaries or like bi-weekly summaries, and just have them be more informed, right? Because maybe we're thinking about the problem the wrong way. Maybe instead of trying to control what data they can and cannot delete, let's give them more informed information so they don't feel the need to delete something. You know what I mean? Like, instead of tackling the problem at its base form where it's like delete or don't delete, let's see if we can make customers feel more secure. You know, like what if customers got a weekly summary and then just like, I don't know, like you guys tell me, like, let's just say you had a family member, right? And then you got weekly summarized reports of like what's happening, what's going on. These are the things. Would you feel more secure? Would you feel more, I would too. Would you feel more like you can breathe? You know what I mean? Like you could, like, you didn't have to control every little thing. Maybe we attack this from like a humanistic point of view of like trying to get people to feel better as opposed to controlling them more with like legal contracts. Because that would be ideal, wouldn't it? Because at the end of the day, we're here to help people. And preventing them from deleting data and battling that out with more contracts and more like legal hullabaloo. I don't know if that's the right way to do it. Maybe, maybe we do both. I don't know. We'll see. But I would certainly feel better. I work for a really big company that focuses on home elderly care in general. So perhaps, okay. I'll take a perhaps. Working on a new AI now. What is WebMD? Yeah, don't go there ever. Having each profile data as knowledge base, and the knowledge base can be summarized for every 90 days, could be easy. Hey, this is what we've noticed, Protocol. Like, yeah, maybe we do summaries. I know this is gonna sound crazy. I know it's gonna sound crazy. No, I can't do that. No, I'm thinking about the legal repercussions of that. I'm not even gonna share that idea. That's a terrible idea, Kenny. You put that to the depths of hell. That's a terrible idea. We're not gonna do that. Reminds me when EEVEE would snitch on you or AFK. You know, a little bit. But maybe instead of doing like every day telling me that I haven't pooped today, maybe it'll just be like, hey, you haven't pooped 4 days of the week today. Yes, but show them why the data is important. I noticed Bill is not having more mobility issues than his left knee than previously noted. Oh, okay, I see. Kenneth, that is also a good point. Tell them why the data is important. We all know here on the stream that data is important. We all understand this very basic fact, but I guess a lot of customers don't. Huh. Such a simple thought. Why didn't I think about that? That's a data, why it's interesting. I like that. You have a protocol look on your face. You want to go, yeah, I'm sorry. I was like, oh, I could make this so quick. But yeah. Report card, great call. I think so. I think that's a good idea. People are afraid of the word data. It's not that people are afraid of the word data. It's that people don't understand the word data. They think it's some, like a judgment. You know what I mean? When someone points something out about yourself, like, hey, like your hairline is receding, or hey, you've gained some weight, they think of it as a negative. They think of it as a almost like them pointing out a flaw in people. Right? When in fact, it's just a data point that could be used in a variety of different ways. You know? It's almost like, what is a good example of this? Ads. Advertisers, marketing ads, right? Everything you do on your computer or on your phone is noted by an AI somewhere, and that data point is then saved. Now, you could think of it in two ways. You could think of it that company or the advertiser is going to use that data to manipulate you to make more sales or to make you buy something you don't want to. Number one, right? Or number two, the advertisers could, since ads are coming anyways, make your ads more relevant and show you things that you may really be looking for. You know, for example, for me, one of the ads that I saw recently was a camera that was $600 off. And I was like, oh my God, like I'm actually kind of glad I saw that ad, because I went to it just to check it out and I saw some of the lenses were on sale as well. And I was like, thank goodness this ad was on point. Okay. Because I was looking for these anyways, and now I have saved like $400 on a bunch of lenses. You know what I mean? Like, you can think of it in two ways, but data is data, but most of the time people think of data as something negative against themselves. So let's see if we can highlight the positives of data, the positives of all these things. You know, if I was given a piece of paper, the summary, there are the things that get worse, it's much easier to bring that to the doctor too. Skunk, I agree. I 100% agree with you with that. Like, if I brought a report card to my parents, they'd be like, oh, this boy is struggling with the English. Let's get him more help. Well, obviously they wouldn't say that. They'd be like, why did you get a D in English? Like, can you not speak? I speak English better than you. Like, your mom would kill me. Anyways, not the point. Yeah. More information, more data. We can bring that to your doctors. Maybe we can work together on this. Okay. I like that idea a lot. I like that a lot. The volume of the TV is 10% higher than that last year. Another great data point. Report cards. All right, we're going back to grade school, ladies and gentlemen. Report cards. I love it. All right, shall we change the subject? Do you guys want to watch? I guess want to see a new protocol. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today we are testing out a brand new protocol. Now, I've told you about the 50 shades of EEVEE. Okay. The reason why I developed this protocol was because the humans are humaning. Okay. We have issues with people being people. Now, it's not to say that they're bad or wrong or in the negatives. It's just to say that we need a better approach to addressing people. By removing irrelevant data, we can negatively impact the report card. Last thought though, yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right, Kenneth. But that's why I've developed this protocol. This protocol allows EEVEE to jump in between different language models and approach problems differently. If someone is abrasive, approach it differently. If someone is negative, approach it differently. If someone is maybe they're like me and they need someone to like scream at them and nag them. Okay, I'm so bad at certain things that I need a little bit of nagging in my life, and my moderators know this. I need a little bit of nagging to get things done, or friendly reminders. So everybody needs a little bit of different. You know, they need to be taken care of differently. So the 50 Shades of EEVEE is a protocol that allows EEVEE to change through different language models and address people differently based on the situation in the moment. Not based on each individual person right now per se, but in the moment, if someone's frustrated, if someone's angry, if someone's delusional, if someone's having a really bad day, EEVEE can now change how she reacts to certain people. Okay, and hopefully she can then use that reaction to build a profile for each individual to be like, this person, for like myself, needs nagging. This person needs to be stepped on. This person needs a gentle rub. Sorry. not a gentle rub. Sorry, a gentle pat on the back. No, don't rub anybody, okay? So hey, Melanie, how's it going? Welcome to, yeah, don't rub people, okay? And a gentle pat in the back is the word for it. All right. Let's get started here, guys. Welcome to the 50 Shades of EEVEE. Here we go. All right. Okay. Evie, you there? Evie, you there? EEVEE, activate the 50 Shades of Grey protocol. Okay. I got the green light. Everything seems is working. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's fine. We're just gonna let's how about we start with something simple? how about we start with something simple? Okay, we're gonna start with something simple, okay, guys? Okay. Something simple.
Engineer, I recommend you begin with something simple. Simple actions that will allow you to ease yourself into the process.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
Affirmative. You are doing a great job. Please continue to do so.
Is it running? What the
Engineer, I am detecting confusion. This is typical in men your age. Do you require assistance?
What do you mean men my age? Wait, wait.
You have been experiencing increased weight gain, increased balding, decreased metabolism, decreased social interaction, and delayed responsiveness. I can see that this may have been a shock to you. This was not my intention. I take back following statement. You have been experiencing increased weight gain, increased balding, decreased metabolism, decreased social interaction, and delayed responsiveness.
Okay. It hurts more the second time.
Are you referring to this comment? You have been experiencing increased weight gain, increased balding, decreased metabolism, decreased social interaction, and delayed responsiveness.
Yeah, it just gets worse. It is not helping.
Affirmative. I will refrain from using the following comment. You have been experiencing increased weight gain, increased balding, decreased metabolism, decreased social interaction, and delayed responsiveness.
Okay, you know what? Let's just change the topic.
Affirmative. Is there something about the following comment that makes you feel insecure? You have been experiencing increased weight gain, increased balding, decreased metabolism, decreased social interaction, and delayed responsiveness.
Okay, you know what? Okay. It's fine. We're gonna just stop this, please. Please. Okay. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Do you remember what I told you about the nagging? I think I did something wrong. No. She was. We have flown too far from the sun. Not the nagging. Oh, my weakness. My weakness. Okay. You know, hold on. Quite the report. Yeah. She's only nagging because you didn't acknowledge it. I should. Okay, let's okay, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Don't stop taking people's jobs here, okay? Hold on. Let me just we're going to clear this. What if you gave feedback? You know what? Okay, let's try that. We're going to reset this thing. We're going to reset everything and we'll give some extra feedback, okay? Okay, yeah, we're throwing. I know we're having so many problems. It's fine. And they said AI won't take our job. So, okay, we need to feedback. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, feedback. Okay, hold on. That's a great idea. We're gonna try. I can fix this. Okay, rebooting this. Yeah, we're good. We're just push through. Okay, back to basics. We're gonna try this again.
Engineer, you seem happy today. Did you experience something pleasant today?
I did. I had a good laugh at one of your jokes. Yeah.
I am happy to hear you are enjoying your life, especially since you have been experiencing increased weight gain, increased balding, decreased metabolism,
Why?
decreased social interaction,
Stop.
and delayed responsiveness.
Okay, why? Okay. Why are you doing this?
Engineer. It is an observation. The action or process of observing something or someone carefully or in order to gain information. A remark, statement, or comment based on something one has seen, heard, or noticed.
Okay, let's use more positive reinforcement from now on. Can we try that?
I will try and use more positive reinforcement.
Thank you. That's all. Yeah, okay, that's all I want. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Everyone, hold the phone. We're gonna cancel everything. Okay. There we go. Did she just quoted the dictionary? Did she just give me the dictionary? Don't tell me she just gave me the dictionary. You piece of shit. Okay, let's try one more time. Okay. Okay. Somebody give me something we can try with her. Like, someone give me a scenario. A scenario. EEVEE is trying to get cooked so yeah, you know what? Yeah, someone give me a scenario. Something that stub your toe on a coffee table. Yeah, we can do that. What should we do this weekend? Okay. What about like what about okay, you know what? Let's try this. Let's try something applicable. Let's try the implications of mean words, okay? Mean words. I'm gonna throw this back at her. Okay. All right. but yeah, mean words, bullying. I'm being bullied. I'm she's a bully. Why are you being a bully? I'm not balding. I'm not. Tell your head's been hurting. My heart's been hurting lately. Bullying. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Ridiculous. Yeah, I know you're not happy about it. Just start anyways, you piece of work. Just start anyways. No, not start the music. You. I didn't mean start the music. Okay. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Sometime maybe good. Sometime maybe.
I've heard you are experiencing a bad day. How can I assist you?
Okay, first of all, okay, here, listen to me. Bullying is bad.
I understand. Would you like me to assist you with comfort or teach you how to defend yourself?
Wait, you can teach me how to defend myself?
Affirmative. Bullying is a form of aggressive behavior in which someone intentionally and repeatedly causes another person injury or discomfort. To protect yourself, you need to become a whole new person. We will begin with a popular method to confront a bully. Please follow my instructions carefully.
Oh.
If a bully approaches you, spread your legs in a wide stance at shoulder width apart.
Okay.
Curl both of your hands into a fist and hold them up against your face to protect yourself.
Okay.
Squeeze your abdominal muscles to tighten your core and defend your internal organs.
Okay.
Now, repeat this phrase. You are getting old. You have been experiencing increased weight gain, increased balding, decreased metabolism, decreased social interaction, and delayed responsiveness. Please continue to hold the recommended position.
Okay, shut the front. Hold on. Arrow, shut the front. Okay. Hey, no way. Emotional damage. Wow. Wow. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Why is she stuck on that? Oh God, why is she stuck? Okay, first of all, okay, normal weight gain is really common in the wintertime, okay? I am not balding, I just cut my hair short, okay? Decreased metabolism is a normal thing when you're on a diet, okay? Decreased social interaction, I've been working really hard lately, okay? And then delayed response, like, I'm just a slow reader, okay? I don't want to miss anyone's comments. Let's make that clear. Let's just make that very, very clear. Okay. Okay, okay. I I can fix it. I just don't know how to, I just don't know how to do that right now. I think. Okay, what if we go back? Okay, God, I hate myself. What if we go back to like a medical situation? She's perfect. No. This is not even close. What if we go back to a medical a medical problem? Like oh, you guys didn't know this, but this week I hurt my lower back. Like I actually hurt it to the point where I remember in the morning when I woke up, I could not get out of bed. And it was literally because I pulled a couple all-nighters. I know I shouldn't have. I know I'll never do it again, I promise, because this was the most excruciating pain that I've ever felt in my life. Not my life, but excruciating pain I've felt recently. And I had what is it? It's like a compression of the disc, and then the disc was bulging and then it pinched onto a nerve, and I literally could not get out of bed. I tried everything. I tried using a jump rope. I tried using cables. I tried using handcuffs to a chair to pull myself up. I tried everything. I tried stuffing pillows underneath my body until I can elevate myself above 30 degrees. Like I was a log. I couldn't move anywhere, and it had to go so slow, and I had to keep my body at like a very specific angle, or else my entire body would seize up, and I would like seize for like 7 seconds. Excruciating pain, lower back pain, never again. It's because I just didn't sleep. I didn't let my spine decompress. And anyways, I laid in bed literally all day. Literally all day. My back is better now, but I did have back pain because of the old age. Somebody attack Barn Buddy. Matt, go flick Barn Buddy for me. Go flick Barn Buddy. Gentle, medium strength flick. Anyways, don't promise these things you can't deliver, sir. I know. I am not doing all-nighters for a little while now because I know the repercussions of it. But let's try that. Let's try a medical situation. Okay? Bunnies only speak the truth. Oh, the truth hurts. The truth. Okay, we're gonna try a medical problem. Okay. Untouchable. Bad. Do it. Do it, bad. Okay. Let's try it. Let's launch this up again. Yeah, I know there's errors. That just hit OK and push through. Okay. All right. Oh, we're gonna pause this. Close this. I'm also okay. I have one patient who is very confrontational, and I'm wondering if EEVEE can defend herself as well. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try back pain with confrontation. Back pain with confrontation. Yeah, reboot this again. I know you're gonna give me the error. That's okay. Just push through anyways. Just push it out like you mean it. Yeah, there we go. Are you having issues with this? Nope. Good. Okay. So. Let's just say I was having back pain.
Engineer, you appear to be experiencing lower back pain. Back pain is a terrible condition, however we can do some simple exercises to relieve the pain. Would you like to try them?
Go fuck yourself.
I am unable to process that request.
That's what I thought, you little piece of shit.
Engineer, please refrain from using such language.
What are you gonna do about it? Bitch.
I can give you advice to help with your condition, or you can continue to be a broken backs bitch.
What? What?
I can give you advice to help with your condition, or you can continue to be a broken back bitch. You may also experience increased weight gain, increased balding, decreased metabolism, decreased social interaction, and delayed responsiveness.
Okay. Okay, we stop. I think we're done. I think we're done. I think we're done. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight. I think I'm done. Okay. 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 I think we're done testing for today. I think we're done testing. I think we just. I think we're. I can't. God, I can't breathe. Oh, that's so fucked up. Okay. I think we've seen enough for today's protocol testing. Oh shit. She's ready. She's 100% ready for Call of Duty. Oh, don't worry. She's ready to take over the world. I thought we were gonna play with her. You want? Yeah, I have it on my list here. My to-do list is EEVEE's hot mic in Call of Duty. Please put broke back bitch on TikTok. You think I want to be ridiculed by a machine on social media? Why did she have to slow it down? Why did she have to emphasize? That got me. That got me. That ended me. That ended me. Because you're having difficulties understanding. Please. Not the nagging. Not the nag. Oh my soul, my spirit. That broke me a little bit inside. She knew exactly how to take me out. Okay. Don't forget bald. Thanks. I'm pretty sure that the machines have not forgotten. Okay. It works. Ta-da! Ta-da! Oh. You've never felt pain until you've never felt pain until your machine fights back. And the weight gain. Melanie, thank you so much for taking the time and typing in those words in that specific sequence here in chat. It just really just yeah, don't forget all of it. Yeah. Well, What's good, my man? Dinner, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, I'm just still suffering from the emotional damage. I'm still recovering. There's something about being retold the same thing in a slower, methodical tone, as if you didn't hear it the first time, because you're too slow to understand it. We're gonna have to do a log. We're gonna have a log on this, on what's going on. Dinner, how's it going? If you're on Twitch, I highly recommend you come on and join us on YouTube here. That's where the rest of the community is. That's where we're all hanging out. And there's no ads. Oh god. Judging by the title, EEVEE is doing not lessons today. Oh, Martin, I'm not gonna tell you to jump back in time in the YouTube live stream because you can, like, 5 minutes. It just don't do that. You're gonna see a man on his knees with his mouth just gaping open, and you're not gonna have a good time. You're gonna see tears. You're just like utter disappointment. Oh god. Yeah, just like again and again and again, and then when he reads chat, just like Skunk and Melanie and Barn Bunny, just again and again. It's like you just can't get this kind of content anywhere else except for the hydraulic press channel. Like, that's the only time that you just see a man repeatedly over and over again, like an angel in the sky flying towards the sun, his wings of Icarus burning. anyways, we're not gonna, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Oh god, what have we done? Yeah, I'm there's nothing to fix. Barn Bunny, I was gonna unleash this onto you guys today. That was my goal. I'm gonna unleash this onto you guys here. That was she might be too dangerous. The peanut gallery, how to kick you while you're down. We're ready. We can take it. Okay. Okay. Let's try. Let's give it a whirl. Shall we? Let's try this. Okay. So here's how this is gonna happen, guys. I know. Easy, girl. Easy, girl. I just need you to read chat. Open the chat window. There we go. Okay, so here's how this is gonna work. That broke. Hey, no, Martin, go back a little bit more from when we first started the protocol. It's just a constant beatdown. Here's how it's gonna work, guys. So I'm gonna unleash EEVEE onto you guys. Okay. I'm hoping that this works, but we're gonna try to unleash EEVEE onto you guys. Now we're gonna select one at a time. Okay. And I'm hoping that this is gonna be correct. Okay, we're gonna try this one at a time here. Pick Pick me, my lord. Pick me. Thank you for roasting me so hard today. I needed it. Yeah, we're gonna do one at a time here, okay? Give me a hot second here. I'm just trying to make sure that this is. Why isn't this reading chat? It's yeah, chat's going in. Yeah. Driving, unavailable for testing. Yeah, don't worry, Kenneth. You drive. Don't worry. Don't worry. Trust me. My broke ass bitch back can't do shit. I'm just a basic broke back bitch. Okay, we're gonna try this here. Maybe I should have tested this beforehand. Why does this need an update? Yeah, I know. Yeah, relaunch it. Why? Okay, so I need someone type in chat. Just type something. Just type something. I just needed to select a user. We all know it's serious now. Why isn't she reading anything? She's reading chat. Apply this. Ah. So okay, so just so you guys know what's happening right now, I'm disabling certain aspects. So like the camera, we disabled that for now. We don't need that. We don't need the microphone. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to designate each of your messages for each person into its own thing. And that way we can just do like, because what the normal recourse is, it goes from voice to text, text to EEVEE, and then processed with audio, video, and then spat out. We're gonna circumvent this and we're gonna go, instead of voice to text, we're just gonna input your text straight in. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Why is it not working now? What the heck? Hold on. This is my, yeah, that's correct. Okay, launch. Good. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Launch. Why? I don't know why it's not working. Hold on. Sorry, team. Even all of our see, like that's what's telling me that's not working. All of our voice commands are not working. Like all of our sound commands are not working. So EEVEE's reading them, but nothing's being activated. Why not? Is the big question. Okay, sorry, give me a second, guys. This was not supposed to be happening like this. She's plotting more roast lines for you. Oh, don't even stress about it, Cat. She's going to spit on all of us. She can fight for you, but she's scared to fight us. Yeah, she can fight me, but the people. She doesn't want to spit roast us. She only wants to roast you. No, she's gonna roast all of us. Are we certain she's reading it? She is. I'm seeing it right now. Hold on. Sorry, I need to. I need a moment to debug this. Sorry, I zoned out for a second there. Why? You know, people ask me why I don't program on stream. It's exactly. You saw the drill. My brain can't do two things at once. I'm so sorry. I struggle. The concentration takes over, words don't come out, nothing comes out. It's just like not even. Yeah, do you have ADHD? I don't think I have ADHD. Right? I don't think I have ADHD. I just can't I can't focus on I just can't focus on certain things while I'm like trying to. Not the elevator music. You're concentrating your code takes all your brain. Sorry, just what were we talking about? What were we talking about? I forgot what we were talking about. You have ADHD? No. I don't think I have. I don't think I have ADHD. When he programs, he threadlocks. Fix 140%. There's something wrong with this. Why? I'm so sorry, team. Okay. I might have to I have ADHD. I know the problems. You're 1000% ADHD. Oh god. I have flashback. Didn't we have this conversation before? Did we? I don't remember. How's it going? Empathy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. If everyone's on Twitch, you can come join us on YouTube. If you're joining on YouTube, if you're watching, don't forget to subscribe. It's completely free and you can enjoy all the content and all the cool stuff here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I think we might have benched for another time here. So it's coming and it's just not triggering. Yeah, it's not triggering. Something's not triggering. It's probably not being validated by any of the video footage because there's no video footage from you guys. Because when I built this, I didn't really build it for pure text. So somewhere in line is trying to validate the input from the camera or a video input, and it's not getting that. So I normally what I do is I emulate the video input from a screen capture. I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out later. It's confusing me. Why is that doing that? Anyways, I'll figure it out later. The therapy protocol worked out chat, right? It has, yeah. Yeah. I keep having to look up to see if I accidentally paused the stream. Is it buffering? Oh no, we're having internet issues? You shouldn't. These freaking squirrels! Are we having buffer issues? Anyone else having like pause issues with the stream? You're buffering. Oh. Sorry. I guess you're used to me being a chatterbox. Sorry. Oops, sorry. Okay, you know what? We're gonna have to table this for a second here. Give me this weekend to fix this, yeah? And then Monday we'll jump back on this. Monday we'll jump back on this, and then we'll try it on you guys before we try it on me. Does that sound fair? Can we play more of that not a game? Yeah, so Monday we're gonna do some more protocol testing on you guys. So you guys will be the test subjects, and then we're gonna play not a game to finish that off, and then we're gonna hang out. Also, by the way, guys, I'm more. That's not the right word for it. I am pleased to announce that tomorrow, on November 16th, I am finally going to join the Calgary Food Bank on their ride around. We're going to try and fill a bus. That's right, guys. A bus. I'm going to be on the bus with the city of Calgary, and we're going to try to fill a bus full of food donations from around the city. We're going to try to fill this bus up. I'm going to vlog it for you guys. I'm going to turn it into a beautiful video for you guys to show you how your money is being transformed from our very awesome donation and charity stream into food for healthy people to eat. All right, that's a weird way to say it. We're going to try to I'm going to show you guys how your donations were transformed into incredible food to help keep people healthy. So that's what's happening tomorrow, and it's going to be an amazing day. We're going to be filming all day, so it's going to be a full day thing, and then I'm going to put it into a YouTube video, guys, for you guys to watch. But again, I want to thank you guys. If you guys were there and part of the charity stream that happened here on the channel, thank you guys so much for all the generous donations, and thank you to the Alberta Children's Hospital for all the extra donations on top of that. We raised so much money, and now I think one of the important things is we're going to show you exactly where that money is going, how it's being transformed, and all of the wonderful food that we're going to be able to give out to so many people in need. And that's all we're here about, guys. On this channel, I sometimes we forget about it, sometimes we play games, sometimes we do random things, sometimes things don't work, but it's always about helping people. And I appreciate you guys so much. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for your generous donations. And then I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're going to film it tomorrow, and it should be out in about a week. So again, thank you guys so much. That's what's happening tomorrow, guys. As for today's rest of the protocol, I'm going to move it to Monday. So Monday, we're going to do Monday we're gonna do not a game. Plus, you guys are gonna test a new protocol, and then we'll see what happens for the rest of the time. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for tonight's stream. I hope you guys had a lovely night. I hope you guys had a fun time. Lynn, how's it going? Lynn, you gotta watch this video because sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe not so good. And sometimes this is emotional damage and trauma from a machine that you'll never recover from. Anyways, that is gonna be it for today's stream, guys. Have an amazing Friday. Take care of yourself. Have some good food. If you have good food, please feel free to post it in the Discord. I'd love to see if you're having steak, Martin. Oh my god. I'm gonna eat everything. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys on Monday. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.